Hey, Cancer, intuitive soul coach here with your January 2024 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Cancer. I am getting the energy here of you working on your long-term stability and growth as well. So for some of you, you've made some big changes I see in 2023 that have affected your future, that is going to bring about noticeable growth in 2024. Some of you may have decided to go back to school. Others of you decided to take your business and launch some new products, some new services, or new ideas. For others of you, I feel like if you haven't already received a new job offer to work for a new company or a new position, that's something that you are going to manifest early on in 2024. So I do see, Cancer, that there's room for growth and there's improvements happening here for you. Some of you may have even felt like you were being scrutinized in the past, because I'm getting like micromanaging, where maybe it felt like you were being watched over. It didn't feel like you had tons of room to grow or to expand, because I feel like there was someone around you that may have criticized, judged, or it's like you were constantly being looked at through their projections. And I feel like that's finally out of your energy, or it's something that you've cut out, or it's something that you've definitely taken the next step on. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So again, it could be a boss, it could be someone that you worked with, it could be a client where maybe you just felt like your work was constantly under speculation, or again, micromanaged, or someone may have even been nitpicking your work. And if you are a business owner, maybe there was a Google review, or there may have been some sort of feedback where it wasn't as positive, but it wasn't because of your work per se. It was because this person may have been very unhappy or even untrustworthy. I'm getting the word untrustworthy. So it may have been that someone wasn't like backing you up, or they weren't supporting you. I mean, this can happen in family dynamics as well. If there's a power struggle going on in a family situation, let's say you are the breadwinner, it can intimidate someone else or a partner, and it can leave you feeling less than supported. And sometimes you don't want to share your good news with that person. So I feel like there is someone specifically that you were dealing with, but now you're kind of healing, you're going off and doing your own thing, or something is getting resolved, because I'm getting justice energy for you as well. Some of you may have even been dealing with a legal situation or some legal ramifications here that you're going to heal and work through. All right, let's take a dive into your energy here. Now, starting off, you do have the tree, and I love this. It's like the tree of life. It is pentacle energy, 10 of pentacles, and it's long-term growth, abundance, stability. This is financial growth. So in the recent past here, there's something that's come to fruition, either a dream, a wish fulfillment, some sort of goal, a certification. Something is on the forefront here for you to grab onto new opportunities. Just like the branches, the tree spreads into new growth. I feel like there's new growth available for you. So a lot of you, you've recently got a new job offer, or you're building up a business. It could even be a family business, because I was getting family or family entanglements, or you're following in maybe your family's footsteps, or someone could be following in your footsteps. But there is stability showing up here, Cancer, and you're setting yourself up for success. But I also get that whatever it is you are focused on, you're leaving a legacy. And that may intimidate other people, because it may cast a shadow on other people's failures or their own fears. And it's not like you're doing so intentionally, but I also see that it may have triggered some people to look within themselves. Okay, that's not going to resonate with every one of you, but I feel like this is a really beautiful opportunity to spread the wealth, to share, to commune. I'm also getting here community. So you could be working on community-based projects. This could be bringing people together. I also see some of you could even work in a family environment, a family setting, or you help families. Some of you could even work with children. You could be a teacher. You could be a mentor, a coach. There is something here with the tree and a lot of growth, a lot of opportunities to expand. And if you are a business owner, I feel like this is a really wonderful time. Even if you work in the corporate world, but you have a dream of going off on your own, this is a really good month for you to expand your horizon. Take that class, sign up for that workshop, open up that, maybe business, maybe Etsy shop, YouTube. It could be creating a logo, a business card, a website, whatever this is for you. I see a lot of growth, a lot of expansion, Cancer. Now you also have the Rose card showing up. This is in the present energy of January. So some sort of relief is bestowed upon you. This is about being content. Some of you are healers. A lot of you are healers, whether this is in the form of nursing. Okay, it could be massage therapy, chiropractic work, maybe Reiki, Oracle, Tarot. You may be a light worker or a healer, and it can show up in so many other forms as well. But I feel like you are supporting others, and you're also seeing that there's some sort of support coming your way. Now, I haven't peeked at the cards yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if you have the Six of Pentacles somewhere in here, because I feel reciprocity. Okay, and this is about job security. Something is growing, and just like the branches on that tree, there is an energy here that is growing, and some of you, it's going to really bloom into something beautiful, something quite sweet. I'm getting here sweet success, sweet abundance, and it has the potential to last a very, very long time, maybe well into retirement. This could be well past retirement. It could leave and create a legacy. I'm also getting residual income for some of you Cancerians. Now you have the Chess card. You're going to make some money moves in 2024, but you may be contemplating some new choices in January. This is about strategizing. This is your near future position card, and it's about wise spending. You're in it for the long term, the long game, long haul. Some of you, you are stepping into a leadership, either role or position, or you are taking the lead of your life. Sometimes I get comments of people saying, Melissa, I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to take the lead. It doesn't mean that we have to be, a business owner or a CEO or take on more responsibilities, although a lot of you are. I feel like this is taking control of your life, right? It's about you making decisions that are going to impact you, because you are making these decisions instead of letting other people make them for you. Instead of just going along for maybe the ride and not feeling as passionate, and you're just kind of living day in and day out, and you're following someone else's rules, and you're not feeling as compassionate, or, you're just kind of coasting. I feel like you're done with coasting. There's something here that you are grabbing the reins on, and you're saying, all right, let's move in this direction. Okay, and some of you may even be a part of a military background, military base, or military family. But this is about thinking things through. Okay, you're thinking things through because you don't want to make a rash decision. Because in chess, we don't make an impulsive decision. We don't quickly decide. It's something you've been thinking about for quite some time. Even though there could be some decisions that come up that you say yes to quickly, it's not impulsive or rash because you've actually been thinking about it for quite some time. Now you have a lot of really beautiful cards coming in here. There's something you are getting the approval on. The stamp of approval is what I'm getting. So whether this is a loan, a job offer, some of you are getting accepted into a university or into a program. This could also be Spirit's stamp of approval saying, yes, you are moving in the right direction. I'm getting here like the gold foiled like sticker. So there could be something notarized, Maybe you are a notary public, or you could be getting something stamped and approved. Maybe there's gold foiling or gold plated energy on a logo, something of that nature. They're really highlighting that here, and it may even look like that, or it could be circular. You also have performance evaluation. So some of you are up for a review or some sort of evaluation. Now this could also be you giving yourself your own performance eval and saying, okay, am I where I want to be? Am I happy? What do I feel here on this scale? Starting with the red, right? The red down face here, the red, sad face. And then we go to the frown, to the, okay, maybe I'm feeling a little bit uneasy, to the smile, to the really happy. So I feel like you are weighing up some sort of personal inventory here, Cancer. And if something has left you feeling out of sorts, or if you're not growing, or if you're ready to make some decisions, you're going over how you feel, and you're going over what's working and what's not. If someone else is giving you a performance review, it could even be that you have some new responsibilities coming in, but I feel good about it. I feel like there's some new contracts, some new partnerships where you're going to have some decisions to make. And it could be that you've worked really hard for something. Now you are able to reap the rewards of that hard work. But I see here that some of you, you've been working on something that may have even felt a little competitive, because you have the competition. And I'm getting here, and Gemini received the same message here. You are above the competition. And I feel that for you as well, Cancer, where you're above the competition, where you're multitasking and people see that within you. You're able to maybe work from home, work remotely. You can do many things at once. You may be the glue that holds a company together, or the business together, or even the home, right? You're doing many things at once. You do carry a lot of responsibilities, but I feel like you're not overwhelming yourself. That's why you're going and having this performance eval and saying, okay, is this something that I can hold up my end of the bargain, but still make sure I'm taking care of myself? Okay, because some of you may have felt like you were in a cesspool of so many other people wanting to do the same thing or be the same thing. Maybe 1 million people had applied for that same position, and it's been like that ongoing for quite some time. But I get that there's some sort of negotiation or handshake. Something is getting that stamp of approval in the month of January. So let's dive in here, Cancer, and see what's going on. You have the 8 of Pentacles. Beautiful. The 8 of Pentacles is a wonderful, wonderful card to have in January, because it is the card of self-mastery. It's the card of taking pride in your excellent work. Okay, practice makes perfect. So you could be mastering your craft. You could be taking a new class, learning something new. So some of you are teaching others, or you are the student learning something new at this time that's going to help you advance. Consider getting additional education or training. So you are thinking about, growing something here. But in order to grow, there is knowledge that is necessary or available to you. And if this is not going back to school, perhaps you are reading some self-help books. Perhaps you're listening to, podcasts or YouTube or something that can help you learn or dive into a new beginning, or to gain more knowledge or expertise. You could even be connecting with other like-minded individuals to bounce off ideas. So for example, let's say you want to be you want to be in the social media, the limelight. You want to be a YouTuber, or, on Instagram. You may be reaching out to other people who have experience with that. Or maybe you're hiring a professional that can help you grow in areas that you are not familiar with. So I am getting that you're either learning it yourself, or you are calling in helpful people, because you can see the angel behind her is actually pointing. So it's like she is in the energy here to help. And I feel like there is some sort of help available here if you are wanting to learn. If you are ready to open that book and say yes to a new chapter, turn the page here, you're going to learn a lot, because this is the card of knowledge. It's the card of education. It's also very fortuitous for those that are in the art, the design, the music, or education field. And it's interesting. I'm not sure if I said this in the beginning of your reading here, Cancer, but I was getting musical notes. I mean, maybe some of you are a music teacher, or you are working with sound therapy or singing bowls, tuning forks, things of that nature. Maybe you're learning more about frequencies. I'm also getting here Cheryl. Cheryl could be Cheryl Crow. Cheryl Crow could be a song that you just heard. They're not giving me the specific song, but I am hearing her voice in my ear chakras here. So I feel like you may come across maybe a quote by Cheryl Crow or a song or something of that nature that could give you some insight into this. Maybe it's that song, If It Makes You Happy, right? If it makes you happy, go for it. So I definitely feel like there's an opportunity for more abundance, but make some moves here. And these moves are going to be logical, but because I'm getting if it makes you happy, there's something with making sure that your emotion is tied to it as well, because the challenge is the Knight of Cups. The challenge could feel emotionally disconnected at times to the things that you want to produce. And some of you need to know that it's okay to change your mind, because there could be something that you were interested in the past, excuse me, and now you may say, well, I don't know if I want to commit myself to that anymore. You may want to commit yourself to a new beginning, branch off in something new. That's okay. So many times we get caught up over and over thinking that we have to go back and, finish something. And of course, it's good to stay consistent, but sometimes we lose that momentum. We lose that momentum for that book or for that, song that we were writing. When we tend to veer away from it for quite some time, or we tend to let there be a lot of space in between, sometimes we revisit it and we don't have that same passion, that same desire. So I feel like there's a new opportunity opening up for you. Spirit is saying, keep your heart open. Keep your heart open to learning, to believing, to trusting. This Knight of Cups, he takes action, but it's showing up as a challenge. So it's about committing yourself to something that does make you happy and sticking to it here, because sometimes you tend to veer away from it before it gets good. It's like you quit before the finish line, or you get distracted. Cancer, there could be some distractions that come into play, but I do feel with this Knight of Cups, this is about you involving yourself in situations or learning to be or say yes, learning to say yes to situations or topics that make your heart flutter. But some of you may have a difficult time because you're focused on a door that you've already shut. Okay, because I definitely see that there's some new connections, new partnerships, new organizations, new growth and learning opportunities here for you. Now, what's in the deep past? The King of Wands. A lot of you are entrepreneurs, you're travelers, you have a gypsy soul here. This King of Wands, he takes charge of his destiny, and that's what I was getting in the beginning with that leadership energy. He's very active, very passionate, very goal-oriented. You're very driven when you want to be, Cancer. You can be very generous of your time, of your money, of your energy, of your love, but you don't want to be taken advantage of. And some of you, I was picking up on someone taking advantage or someone projecting, because you may have shined your light a little brightly, which is great. We don't want to dim our light to fit in at all, but that may have showcased or highlighted someone else's shadows, and they may have been jealous because they wanted what you have, or they were maybe projecting some of their own insecurities onto you. But this is about you being an inspirational leader. Some of you are coaches, mentors, healers, teachers, musical influencers. I feel like this is a very beautiful energy to have in your foundation that you can grasp onto at any time. And some of you may have felt like you've lost touch with this King of Wands within you. Masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. But it says, keep your eyes on the big picture, Cancer. Leave the details to others. Yeah, like I said, Eight of Pentacles here. If there's something that you want to learn it. But if you can get additional help, and you can release some of the burdens, leave the details to others. So some of you may even be hiring someone, and maybe that's part of that other energy that I'm getting, where Maybe you just didn't clash with the person who could have been an assistant or could have, helped you amp up your game, but it wasn't what you expected here. Experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. And maybe you really tried to give this person the benefit of the doubt because of your generosity, because of your sincerity here. But I do feel, okay, some of you are teachers and you teach younger people. And it's important to remember this phrase right here. We can lead a horse to water, but we can't make it drink. Because sometimes we are, a lot of us are light workers. A lot of you that gravitate towards this channel are star seeds, light workers, healers, or you're on this spiritual path of enlightenment and you want to help and heal others, but sometimes we have to just let them fall and get up again. We can be their role model, we can be their guide, but we ultimately have to let them learn. And that can go for ourselves as well. We have to want it. We have to be ready to learn, to grow. There's that Six of Pentacles showing up in the recent past. So like I said, if something was one-sided or you hired someone to kind of help you carry the weight of some of the burdens or leave the details, it almost seems like it could have been more of a hassle than not because you wanted to branch off, but maybe this person wasn't the right fit. Okay, material needs, they do get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. I love this Six of Pentacles, but I am getting the lower vibration of the Six of Pentacles. So please take it as it resonates for you. Each energy, each card holds a lower and higher vibration. It's up to you, each and every one of you, what side of the spectrum you're on here. But I am getting something may have felt one-sided, but that's coming into balance here in the near future. Because you have the Seven of Cups coming in. There's other options out there to explore. There's other assistants, other people, other classes, other jobs, other, businesses, other opportunities, other organizations, whatever this may be for you. Seven of Cups is saying that we live in a world where we are spoiled for options. But what gets in our way is this competitive energy, feeling like we constantly have to one up, when if we focus truly, excuse me, if we focus truly and solely on our own authenticity, then you're above the competition. It's when you believe in yourself. It's when you know that you have skills and abilities and talents, and so does, 8 billion other people. But I also feel like you are here to make a decision. There is a decision to be made. Be clear on what you want and then take action. And any distractions that get in your way, it's time to ask for help, eliminate, or sidestep. I get that very strongly because some of you have been in an indecisive energy because something's been one-sided and maybe you didn't want to step on toes or hurt feelings, or maybe you were the one that felt that way. But it's important for you to look to the future with optimism, with confidence, and trust in your skills, your abilities, and your gifts, because you're a catch, Cancer. And whatever services or gifts or talents that you have, someone is going to appreciate them wholeheartedly, and you will be compensated for them here. And I feel like you're going to spend your time wisely on the things that do make you happy. Back to that Sheryl Crow song, if it makes you happy. Now, in the near future, you do have a decision to make. This is the Devil. Release yourself from that which holds you back. So you have detox twice. There may be some drama that you need to let go of. There may be some negative or limiting beliefs that you need to let go of. There may be some decisions for you to make. Do I stay? Do I leave? Do I retire? Do I hold out another year? Do I sell? Do I, buy? Whatever it may be. I feel like you're going to make the decision that's in your highest good, because you have I thought I seen the spiritual wings showing up, which is in this deck, but they're giving me, you have that divine protection and you have the universe's backup, right? The universe has your back here in this situation. And so it's unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. Yeah. Sometimes we get triggered. We get caught up in our own lack of mentality. And sometimes we can be our own worst critic, our own worst enemy. We tend to throw ourselves in this cesspool of competition. But remember here, you're above the competition. So make decisions that are healthy, that are in your highest good. Trust, right? Trust. If it makes you happy, if it's something that supports you, and you know that there's growth and your intuition and that inner knowing is saying, yes, this is the direction to move in, commit yourself to that. Make a decision, think it through, don't second guess, and don't let other people make the decisions for you, is what I'm getting here. Because otherwise, you may stay trapped. I mean, look at that angel. She's holding a bird cage, and the birds have come out from that cage. There's a beautiful uncaging, but you see here that even though that door is open, there's one bird that's still sitting in that cage, even though that door is open, because they've decided to maybe not make a decision. And even within not making a decision, that can hold us hostage. Or it doesn't realize that it has wings, right? It thinks that it's just gonna, leap out that door and it's going to fall straight on its face. That's not what's going to happen. This bird has wings. Unless it's been injured and you've been kind of healing, right? I feel like you have the protection and support of the other winged creatures here. So you have this angelic support behind you. It is necessary here to release yourself from anything, any drama, any setbacks, any beliefs, and move forward here in confidence. Now, what do we have showing up in your energy? You have the Page of Swords. There is an energy here of challenge, but can you flip the script to make it exciting? Pages represent news, but they also represent learning, beginner's mindset. And you see that there's a storm brewing there in the back. Some of you may have received news that you thought you had something in the bag, or you thought you were going to get a position, or you thought this was going to work out. And if it didn't, or if there was rejection here, look at that. You have a tree. There's other branches growing. There's other opportunities here for you to grab hold of. And that branch that you grab hold of could be far stronger than any of the little twigs that you may have been grasping onto. An exciting new challenge, Cancer. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Yep, there's going to be some sort of new contracts here. Trust your intuition. For some of you, I am getting a move. If this is military, some of you may get reassigned, or you may have a partner or you yourself get reassigned to a new task, a new post, a new duty. This is about honest information coming in, even if it's blunt, even if it's straight to the point here, or maybe this is you delivering some straight to the point information to someone else saying, hey, it's not working out. This is what you need to do. Don't sugarcoat things. Okay, because you can be analytical at the same time as kind, right? You may be, you're shifting perspectives here, and this is a good thing, because I feel like the truth is going to set you free. There could be some sort of self-denial or something within you as well. All right, what's going on in the energy? There's your offer. I mean, King of Pentacles. This is beautiful. This is success, stability, accomplishment. This is very powerful energy showing up here. So you have the ability to work alongside someone, a company, an organization, or with a client and really grow. I mean, you have the King of Wands, and then you have a King of Pentacles showing up. This is passion. This is, travel, it's abundance, it's worldly as well. And then you have the King of Pentacles showing up in the environment. This is long-term. This is stability. This is growth. This is, abundance. So you're very successful here, or you're going to be working with a very successful group, community, or person, because it says your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, because you've used your resources wisely. You've used your resources wisely, because look at this, the chess, the move that you made or the move that you are about to make is a wise move. And it's going to bring you long-term stability here, Cancer. Very powerful. Some of you could even be working with a real estate expert, a financial professional, or someone who may own their own company or be their own boss. The King of Pentacles is someone who's very powerful. and they're very accomplished. And it could be that you are going to advice to kind of re-spark that King of Wands within yourself. And I feel like you're going to be very successful. Now, what's going on in your hopes and fears? You have the Star. I mean, you have this, you're healing from something here with the Devil. You could be healing from financial recovery, some sort of health as well. For others of you, you may have thought your dreams were far-fetched, but it says a dream come true. Believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation. So there's going to be a choice here to end a difficult situation or to release the past. And some of you, it may be easier said than done, but you have what it takes to choose the path that's more healthy, that's more happy, that's more abundant, and move forward towards your dreams. Okay. The Star is about healing from a place where maybe, yeah, you've gone through a hard time, because the Star comes after the Tower. So there may have been a surprise in 2023 that was unexpected. Right? Maybe some of you have gone through a major awakening that you had to shatter your entire belief system to regroup, to reground, and to show up in a new energy. And I feel like that's what you're doing. And that's exactly what you need to manifest these dreams. And what do we have as the outcome? You had 2 cards come out here. Wow, look at this. I say you have 2 cards that came out here, and look at that. You have the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. So talk about quadruple 2s here, right? 2 of Pentacles is about balancing things up. 2 of Cups is choice. So, I mean, 2s are all about choice. They're about partnerships. They're about reflecting. They can be about diversity as well. They're about duality. It's important to have balance, Cancer. You may be working multiple jobs or projects, but it's important to maintain that work-life balance and or work, fun as well. Add a little bit of play, a little bit of fun to the mix. I mean, look at this guy. Not only is he balancing, he's at the edge of a cliff, one-handed, holding the peace sign. So remember, Cancer, when life tends to throw you a little bit of a curveball, maybe it's the universe's way of saying, hey, Cancer, have fun. Don't take life so seriously. Yeah, that setback happened, but the comeback is stronger, right? You don't have to stay in that energy and hold on to that attachment or that pain or that difficulty or that loss. Have fun. Create something new. Know that even if one of these branches on this tree break off, something new is going to grow in its place here. And I feel like that's important for you to remember. Also, choosing to keep the heart open. Don't shut down. There's 2 hearts here dedicated to creating something wonderful. You have 2 kings. You have one showing up in your environment. You have one showing up in you, your deep past, your foundation. This is your own energy. And so, Cancer, I feel that some of you've disconnected to what it is that you've loved because life got a little too serious, got a little too hectic. It got a little bit too overwhelming. And in the month of January, you're being asked to reassess, to focus on things that you love, people that you love, experiences that you love, right? If it makes you happy, if it connects to the heart chakra. This is about you creating something wonderful and connecting with other kindred spirits, whether it is through community, networking, organizations, friendships, family, whatever this is that can help influence your career, or maybe you are the one that is influencing other people's lives. Don't give up on your dream. There may be a little bit of a shuffle, a little bit of a rebalancing act, but have fun along the way. Because I get that somewhere along the way, again, it became a little serious, but you have major decisions to make, especially with this Devil showing up in the near future. It's decision time. I feel like you're going to make the decision to keep your heart open and to find balance and do what is best for you, do what is best for your family and your financial well-being long term. Beautiful energy here. Let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have, please, for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer? Wow. You can't make this up. You're getting the same exact card that Aries received. Now, we also have Aries in the North Node, Libra in the South Node, until about January of 2025. So during this pivotal time, in this planetary alignment. This next year for you, literally from now until January of 2025, is go time. It's about you making your dreams a reality. When you get the yang energy, and I love this, actually, no kidding, there is the Two of Pentacles, and Aries also received this because we pointed this out. The yin yang, look at this guy on the Two of Pentacles, he's actually holding a peace sign. That's the yin yang energy. So I love this confirmation. So there is something even around Aries season, so March, end of March into the end of April, there could be some big shifts where you finally feel like you are and have manifested your dreams. You're going to see big growth, but this is about masculine energy. It can be creativity as well, but it's about you taking that step. It's about you moving forward in confidence. This is about activity, the power to make things happen, and taking action. And Cancer, the message for you is this. Projects, partnerships, and all matters relating to your business are out of the obstacle phase and on to the make it happen phase. Now is the time to stake your claim and get things done. For those of you that have Aries moon or especially Aries rising, you may want to check out that reading. While you can expect to be busier than usual, this card tells you that you have all the energy and vitality you need to accomplish your goals and dreams. Abundance is waiting for you to claim it. Yes, it is. And I do feel I'm getting that strong Aries season. So even though it's going to be busy, some sort of wish that you have is going to come to full fruition around Aries season. So again, end of March 21st or so until April 20th, that is Aries season, and you're definitely manifesting a lot of abundance for yourself. So if you're looking to maybe buy a home or to go off on your own, to shift jobs, I mean, you're starting it now, of course, but there's something big that is happening around Aries season for you. I love this. All right, let's open up that third eye and get a few messages here from your spirit animals. Now, Cancer, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Nice big breath in. Hold it for as long as you can. And with a nice big sigh, release through the mouth. And with your eyes closed, I want you to tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps your animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps it's an animal that's crossed over the rainbow bridge, one that's crossed your path in the great outdoors, or even one that's currently at your home. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. So please make sure you hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already so you don't miss that notification. All you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment box below the video. And that will enter you into the free reading giveaway. So whether you had one animal show up in your mind's eye or you had many, list them all, post them below. And even if your animals do not show up here in the cards, it doesn't mean that this is not your reading. It's just an exercise for our own third eye chakra. And look at this. The first card out you have is the dove. And that's what we were seeing here in the devil energy. You're freeing yourself. You are heading towards more peace. Look at that. The doves. It's card 21. 21 is the world. You're completing a cycle here, Cancer. You are getting yourself out of a situation that maybe you were a little too attached to. And it says be peace. Be peace. So there is more peace, especially with the yin yang energy of balance coming in. You are completing something. I feel like you could even be reaching people on a global level. There could be world travel here, but you're spreading your wings and you're flying high. I like that. You have Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. Love is all around. And we see it showing up here with the Seven of Cups. A lot of options to open your heart. Okay, and you are a water sign. You are all about the love. You have a lot of bird energy here. You also have hummingbird. Okay, so it's like all the different creatures spreading their wings, letting you know that you have the ability to fly. Even if there's other birds out there, right? You have the ability to fly as well. And it says, be here now. Hummingbird spirit carries and holds a very high vibrational frequency, but it's important to stay present and honor the moment, because the hummingbird's going straight for the sweet nectar. You have here wolf. Turn knowledge into wisdom. That's what you're doing with the Eight of Pentacles. You are turning that knowledge of what you're learning into wisdom, and the wisdom to make some necessary choices that are going to really enhance your career and your material gains. Wolf spirit. Next you have koi fish. There's always enough. And that kind of goes hand in hand with the competition here. There's always enough to go around. Sometimes we get stuck in that scarcity or poverty conscious mindset, right? If you are meant to move in the direction of your dreams, if you are destined to live out some sort of human experience, it's not going to pass you by, right? There's plenty. There's always enough. The biggest thing that we get tripped up on is our own limiting beliefs. And lastly, you have antelope. Life speeding up. Yes, it is. Things are going to speed up. 2024 is going to take a wild turn for you in a really abundant way. You're going to be balancing up a lot. I see numerous income sources coming in for a lot of you, especially if you're business owners. There could be different sources of income. Some of you, if you work in the corporate world, you may be doing a side hustle that brings you in money as well. Now, some of you may be born on the 21st, the 2nd, you may be 41, 34, 67, or 36. That is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and comment. I have been receiving messages that people have not been getting the videos, so you may have to go in and resubscribe. You may have to re-hit that notification bell or comment, like, to make sure that these videos are showing up in the algorithm, as YouTube has been being very funky lately and things are getting definitely pushed to the side. So if you want to see these videos and keep them popping up for you, please support the channel by, again, liking, sharing, commenting, and just being very active in the community. Thank you so very much. That is your January 2024 reading for career, money, and finances. And it looks like you're hitting the ground running here. So it looks to be a very powerful time for you. But know that even if you are kind of mastering your craft here, know that by Aries season, there's something coming full circle, something coming to fruition. So just trust in divine timing and know that you're definitely moving forward in the right direction. Thank you so much, Cancer. Lots of love.